All right, so today we're going to be breaking down Samuel Onuha's $2.5 million per month sales funnel. This is a super fleshed out funnel, has every single part optimized to the T. I really like how he structured this funnel and might have been one of the best funnels that I've seen in quite a while, other than like Luke Belmar or Iman Gaji. So I'm excited to show you guys this funnel. Let's just get straight into it. Now, the first thing we're going to break down is his TikTok. So Samuel has 521,000 followers on TikTok, 15.9 million likes. So you can see he has a decently big following. 25 years old, multi-millionaire from broke to $30 million a year with ecom. All right, so he's introducing himself in his bio. He links to his YouTube. So what he wants his audience to do is go from the TikTok straight to the YouTube so they can get nurtured from the long form and then eventually go to his Instagram where he can finally convert them. So it's getting pretty crazy views here on the TikTok, 2.3 million, 1.1 million, 750K, 636K. So this is a lot of reach. And as you can see, every once in a while, one of his videos will obviously explode. So this one got 2.3 million views while the others only got like 700K comparatively. So this is the magic of TikTok, where it's going to attract a ton of brand new audiences and brand new people, cold leads into your sales funnel. So this is also going to go for the clipping accounts that are on his Instagram and also on his TikTok. There's a ton of these. These are just two I collected off of Instagram. Just these two have 100,000 followers on one, 12,000 followers on another. And these are one of the smaller ones. Pretty crazy how many views these are getting as well. 4 million, 2.6 million, 1.1 million on a normal reel. And clips are like $5 per clip. So $5 for 370,000 impressions. That's a pretty good deal. So now let's get into the conversions and nurturing on his Instagram pages. Firstly, getting into his second account, in the bio, he just has Samuel Onuha, his name, and then follow my main account, just funneling everybody into his main account. 275,000 followers. So really big follower account on the secondary account as well. Him right here, this story highlight is just going to have lifestyle content that are going to get people to know and like Samuel Onuha. So on this page, Onuha is just posting mostly lifestyle content again on the reels as well. So this is going to be him on a jet ski. This is going to be him with his bro. This is going to mostly be those POV videos. So POV you and bro in 2028. These videos are really good for generally getting people to know and like you because they get a ton of reach. So these are really nice top of funnel videos, getting more people into the funnel. The main thing that I noticed with Sam's funnel is that he is thinking in super big terms. So he is not thinking about just what each social media can do in terms of content. He's thinking about it in a whole. He has bottom of funnel videos in a completely different channel. He has the main channel videos which are bottom of funnel and top of funnel. And then he's also thinking about the fact that people are going to go to his X where he can convert them as well. So he is thinking about this in a super broad term. So that's why he has all lifestyle content on all of his short form content platforms. Now on his main account, he again has 385,000 followers. And again, this is going to be even more lifestyle content, getting even more reach, getting even more views, and getting him more attention as well as more eyeballs on him, so you can convert those eyeballs into customers. Going into his story highlights, these are just going to be his travels, so more lifestyle content. Tulum, Mexico, Abu Dhabi 2024 recap. This trust God one right here, this is not going to be lifestyle. This is actually just going to be humanizing himself through his faith. After they've consumed a crap ton of lifestyle content through the TikTok, the clipping accounts, and also the Instagram, we're going to get straight into his YouTube. Now the YouTube is a nurturing machine. What's its main goal is nurturing maximization. In the bio, he has 25 years old, self-made millionaire, $30 million a year with ecom, and the nice guy. Connect with me on IG as a little call to action because DM conversions are much more effective than them just going to the website. That's why he's linking his IG. We're going to get into his links in a little bit. Let's just get into the actual content that he posts. Now, the way that Samuel has structured his content is that he'll post 4 lifestyle content videos. So these are all just videos that are top of funnel, getting as many people to see them as physically possible, like 270 views, 400,000 views, 250,000 views, 480,000 views, spending a ton of money, going to parties, week in the life, day in the life. This is just going to be a ton of top of funnel content, getting more people into the funnel and also getting them to know Samuel as a guy who fools around. He's super rich and also acts as social proof since he has the money to do all these things. Then he's going to post one middle of funnel video per total of 5 videos. So every 5 videos, there's going to be one middle of funnel video. This one right here is a middle of funnel video. A middle of funnel video is going to be not related specifically to ecom, but instead it's going to be related to a general talking head video where he's going to share his learnings and educate the audience on a general topic. Like here, he's telling the untold story of when he actually lost all of his money. And then he's going to go back to the top of funnel content across his channel. And then as you can see, again, you can see another middle of funnel video. Now you may be thinking, why are there no bottom of funnel videos on his main channel? Now the reason that he doesn't have any bottom of funnel videos on the main channel is because he has a separate channel. This is called Millionaire Commerce. Samuel Onuha, 14,000 subscribers. And then he's going to link to his free training here as well. The goal here is to satisfy those people who need a ton of social proof to buy, because the beauty of funnel is that every human is different. So some people will need a specific amount of social proof before they actually buy from you. Some people won't need it at all. That's why some people will start buying from your TikTok, will buy your $1,000 course just off of your TikTok, but it's very rare. And then some people will buy off of your Instagram. That's less rare. And then some people will buy off your YouTube. That's pretty common. To cater for those people who want even more social proof, what Samuel has done is that he's made the separate channel so that he just has a ton of case studies on here. And you can see that this is a sizable audience. This is a sizable amount of money if they actually bought. 7,000 views, 10,000 views, 5,000 views, 5,000 views. All of these case studies don't need to be super consistent. Like, he doesn't need to be posting every week. He just stopped 4 months ago because he put on enough case studies there. But generally, this is just going to be a ton of social proof for those people who want it. So really nice there. He's covering all of his bases, and he's also appealing to those people who need a ton of social proof, which I don't see many people doing in their funnel. Now that we're done with both of his channels, let's get into the description and the next steps. So we have all of his links. Instagram.com, Onuha is linking his Instagram. Official documentary about me. Now this is just going to be a YouTube VSL with a ton of social proof, lifestyle content, as well as his zero to hero story, getting people to know Onuha, getting people to like Onuha, and then eventually through the social proof, getting people to trust Onuha. Then Onuha also exploits the pain points where he's like, you know, you're feeling this kind of pain, you can't buy this, you can't go out to restaurants with your family. Then he's going to put in a call to action. They're going to go to his website and check out his other VSL. He used to run a YouTube VSL funnel, but he does not really do that too much anymore. He also links his brand Icon, which is the e-commerce brand that makes him $30 million per year. Then he also links students' results. This is the Millionaire Commerce channel that I just covered right there. So this is again for those people who want to see the students' results. They want to see the case studies before they buy. And then lastly, they call to action, start your own Shopify store. And this is just going to be his affiliate link for Shopify, just to make a little bit of money on the side for those who want to start dropshipping but don't want to buy his course. So in these links, he has not linked his X, but I would recommend that he do that because then he would definitely grow his X following. And speaking of his X, let's get right into that next after the YouTube. So the main goal of the X is conversions and authority building. What that means is that we're trying to convert the audience and build as much authority for Onuha as much as physically possible. This is going to be catered to bottom of funnel and middle of funnel audiences because that's the main type of people that are going to be on his X. So he doesn't really need to do too much top of funnel content on his X. That's what you see with everybody. So many of you don't know me yet. I'm here to leave a lasting impact. I built my own DTC brand with over $35 million in revenue. Started a dropshipping store at 18 years old. Just covering his whole story in this first pinned comment right here. After that, he's going to get into what his X is going to be about. So this is going to also be an intro into what kind of content he's going to be posting. And he says that he has his lifestyle reserved for his YouTube and also his Instagram and his TikTok. And then here he's going to post genuine tips and value from his learnings as an e-com business owner. So just going to be sharing a ton of value. And again, he's going to be doing this as bottom of funnel content. The consistent posting schedule that Sam has on here is every 1 to 2 days. And that's really consistent, super nice for him. And the main type of content that he's going to be posting, again, as I said before, is going to be value-added content. The thing is that every 2 out of 3 posts is going to be motivational. And then after that, the third post is going to be genuine value for e-com. Motivational, and then e-com. The real game is about customers. If you don't understand their emotions, desires, and struggles, you'll always be chasing sales. Just some actual actionable and good advice that he's giving right here. Many coaches don't actually know that X has DMs. The DMs on X are also really, really good for conversions, just like in Instagram. So that's why I personally recommend many coaches start on their Twitter or their X because it's actually really, really effective. So he'll literally convert people just on this platform without linking to all of his other ones. Like he just links to the LP Millionaire. This is basically a separate funnel. X is a really, really powerful platform if you use it right. And that's why I'd love if he could integrate it into his funnel. Like through his YouTube, they go into his X, which would be an absolutely banger idea for him because it would definitely add more traffic to his X, add more people who follow him, make him more popular on X, and then finally, get more conversions out of the effectiveness of X. Now, after his X, we're going to get straight into the landing page. This can be gone to from the links over here or from his X. It doesn't really matter. Whatever place they come from, they're still going to be able to watch this VSL. Now, this is actually a VSL disguised as a free training. He did the Brez tactic where he's going to ask you, you want access to the free training, which you're going to click this button. After that, he's going to take you to a page right here, ask for your name and then also your best email so he can market to you later. That's the best stuff that these guys do. They really want to turn their rented audience on their social media platforms into their owned audience. That's why I encourage many coaches and consultants to grow their lists, because a lot of you people do not have any. Anyways, getting back into the funnel. So after they've inputted their email and their first name, we're going to get it straight into the main landing page. We're going to be redirected to this link right here. So start or scale your ecom business to 6 figures within 90 days. Super nice title. It fulfills the 4 U's of title creation. That is unique because ecom business owners, ultra specific, again, ecom business owners who want to get to 6 figures within 90 days without worrying about technical skills, blocked ad accounts, or unhappy clients, and also just 2 hours per day. So people with all of these specific experiences and these pain points, we want those guys. Useful because it's helping you scale to 6 figures within 90 days. And then there's not much urgency in this title, but within 90 days also just makes you feel kind of urgent because you're getting a ton of value. So you'd rather start now than start later. Underneath this, there's going to be CTA, but let's get into the VSL first. So on the VSL, what we have here is that he's going to start off with introducing himself as Samuel Onuha, what he's done, a little bit of social proof. Then he's going to get into his main life story, the zero to hero story in this part of the video. Then after that, he's going to go ahead and attack the audience. So what he's going to do in this attack is that he's going to be like, the people who don't want to put in the work, don't want to put in the effort, and the people who expect it to just be handed to them on a silver platter. I don't want to work with those people. That's basically challenging the audience, making the audience say, oh no, I'm not like that. I'm different. So I'm going to feel challenged and my pride is going to feel hurt if I don't buy your product. So it's going to make them have less resistance to buying the product and also have them more resistance from leaving this page. After that, he's going to get into exactly what dropshipping is, which I actually really liked this little touch because it makes it accessible to everybody. He can send this to anybody and they will understand what dropshipping is. He can help absolute beginners and he can even explain this brand new business model to them if they don't know. After that, we're going to get into the ton of social proof through this huge case study. And then of course, at the end, we're going to have a CTA. So I really liked this little challenging the audience part right in the middle where he attacked the audience. This was a super nice part that he added. It really does do wonders for his sales funnel. I really liked the way he structured this. It genuinely made me want to buy his product. And I really think that this type of technique is super effective. People should definitely be doing this way more in their VSLs. And then when I scroll down, you'll see Elite will get you to plus $100,000 per month within 90 days. So this is the quick offer sequence where it's like, we'll get you to this amount of money within this amount of time. Then we're going to see a ton of screenshots as social proof. Really like screenshots as social proof. They're super effective and they're super familiar, especially Shopify screenshots. The confused prospect does not buy, so we're going to cover exactly what they're going to get in the course, and also a little bit of social proof for Sam because they don't know, how much money Sam makes. He needs to make himself look like an expert as well. Real stories, real results, adding in some variety in the social proof, making them video testimonials. Video testimonials are also really, really effective, much more effective than text testimonials. And I really like how he's varied the testimonials on this page. He even has text testimonials later on, screenshots right here, a ton of value stackings. All of the features that you're going to get in this course, he's going to cover all of them in full detail to make them look as much as physically possible and stack the value in the viewer's brain. After that, we're going to see a CTA, and you're going to notice that there are a ton of CTAs across this page. There's like 4, 5, 6 CTAs just on this page. So don't be afraid to add CTAs on your landing page because those just mean more chances for the customer to buy. And that just means more shots on goal for you to get them eventually to purchase. We're going to see some text testimonials. Again, as I said before, more variety. He does this really, really well in this funnel. Again, another CTA. Get started in 3 steps. I saw Davey Fogarty do this as well in his Facebook ads. If you haven't watched that breakdown, check that out too. And the reason these are so effective is because schedule a call, qualification call, and then onboarding. It makes it sound super simple, super quick, and super easy. So it reduces the friction in the viewer's brain so that they want to actually book a call and go through all of that pain. CTA, and then after that, that, make the first step towards 7 figures and schedule your qualification call today. Again, he's going to go over the 3 main resources right here. There should be an image right here, but it's not loading. Same with the testimonials right here. These testimonials are also not loading, but there's even more social proof right here. And then schedule your qualification call, last CTA, sign up now. Super well fleshed out landing page. I really liked it. He added in a ton of variety in the social proof. He added in a ton of CTAs. I really can't put in any more constructive criticism on that. It's really, really well optimized, and I really like the way that Sam has done this. It's just like the rest of his funnel. It works together like a charm, fits together like a lock and key. That was Samuel Onuha's $2.5 million per month sales funnel. And again, as I said before, he was looking at the bigger picture. This whole funnel interlocks. Each of the social medias have their own integral part, and I really like the way that he has made all these social medias work together. So if you got a ton of value from that video and you enjoyed it, consider leaving a like and subscribing. If you're interested in working with me, or you just want to copy a very high converting landing page, go ahead and check the link out down below where you can book your free funnel analysis call today, and I will give you a full free funnel analysis, exactly where your funnel is leaking, what you can do to fix it, and all of the future steps that I would take with you as a client for free. You're going to walk away with valuable insights regardless of whether or not we decide to work together in the end. And if you don't want to do any of that and just want to watch another one of my videos, go ahead and check this one out right here because YouTube thinks that you'll like it. Peace.